This has got to be one of the best views that I have had for a Grand Prix to date. All from the comfort of my own hotel room. So last year we were right over there at Ellis Island. Last year we were also right over there at that little zone. Those tickets also sold out incredibly quickly. This is a sold out race for tonight, so lots of empty seats still that I'm sure will fill up by race time. That grandstand over there actually looks pretty filled up, with this one still having a few empty spots. But I mean, guys, this is Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, baby. All right, so here's the setup for the night. We've got the iPad with F1 TV, got some Pringles, water, got the Pirelli hat, need a little bit more snacks though. Got this amazing freaking view, and then just in case I happen to go inside as well. Oh look, Cynthia Erivo's on TV. Also have the Sky Sports broadcast on there from the local broadcast. So we are all ready for the 2025 Las Vegas Grand Prix. Let's freaking go. Formation lap should be starting any moment now. We're a little bit delayed on the broadcast since it is over online. So, funnily enough, during qualifying, I kept hearing the crowd's reactions, and since they have a live feed, had no idea what was happening until like 10-15 seconds later from this broadcast. Even the other TV broadcast is even more delayed, the one coming from the cable networks. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Holy. That Aston and that Sauber so damaged. Is really closing in on that. So as I mentioned earlier, this isn't a live feed, but I have been watching that little screen over there as my live feed. Every time the crowd reacts, I look over and I squint to see if I can tell what's happening. And Leclerc just overtook Hadjar. Verstappen's still in first. Norris has passed Russell. There they go.
Sector 1, when Lando Norris was getting past the Williams. Alex Albon costing a little bit of time.
So I've been moving back and forth from the bedroom because from the bedroom you can actually see that screen a little bit better, and then you can see the live broadcast from that screen. I believe this is lap 47. I've been to a few races now, and I've never actually seen Max Verstappen win a race, so this is pretty cool to see. I did see him win the championship in Vegas last year, which is arguably probably cooler, but it is cool to, you know, see an actual Max Verstappen win, despite how much he's actually won. Again, that was so cool to see from here. I was able to switch from this balcony into the bedroom that's right here, right next door, that has an even wider view because it opens up that way and then this way, and I'm not leaning over the edge as much. Oh, there are the fireworks. That was cool. Cue F1 theme song. The sequence of events following the race was absolutely insane. Mickey showed up and did an entire performance at the Bellagio. Podium ceremony happens, everything is fine as is, cool. Max Verstappen is a little bit closer, Lando Norris still pretty likely to win the championship. And then I fall asleep. I just so happen to wake up at around 2 a.m. Vegas time. And the insanity that unfolded when I opened Instagram and saw that McLaren was under investigation for the plank wear, I was like, this is it. It's gonna happen. So I stayed up waiting for the official announcement, and I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to an hour later, boom! McLaren disqualified from the race. Max Verstappen narrowing in, tying Piastri for second place in the World Drivers' Championship. It couldn't have been scripted any crazier. The absolute plot twist that this was at that ungodly hour of the night was insane. I literally screamed in bed, holy f***, this is happening. And the rest is history. And that's it, Las Vegas 2025. Overall, again, an amazing experience, just like last year. One thing that I do want to say about the view, since it is hard to tell online, as like through my videos or other people's videos, what the in-person experience looks and feels like, I will say Grand Prix and races, always hands down like 10 times better than they feel in video in person. So like they're way better in person. The field of view of the lens and like whatever camera people are using, especially my camera's a wider angle. So when you're like standing at the balcony, you know, it looks like everything's super far away, but the human eye is a lot different than the lens on this camera. So I do want to caveat that it may have looked like we were like quite a bit of ways from the track and it was far, and like it was a weird view, and like the TV was super far and like everything was difficult to see. No, in person, when you're there, it's right there. Like, you can't replicate that on this camera. It's an insane view. You can hear the cars at full volume. It's an entire experience. I will definitely be back in 2026 next year to see Checo, Bottas, and Cadillac Formula One team take the track for the first time. That'll be quite an insane experience as well, so I can't wait for that. With all that being said, that's it for us here today. See y'all next time.